Right, what I'm going to do is attempt to show you how the splicing needle, the new Tasker splicing needle works. First of all, I mentioned that the diameter of the splicing needle is just a bit too thick. This will become apparent when I try and do a splice on the lead core. So what I've got here is a section of lead core, which, as you can see, is an ESP lead core, and it's £45. Now you'll have to excuse my fingers, but I'll try and display it as good as I can. The lead core, what we're trying to achieve is, what we're going to do is take this piece of lead wire out of the lead core to just create a braided outer coating. So as you can see, I've pulled some lead wire out of the coating by just stripping the coating back. All I'm going to do with that is break it off. That's the lead wire. Now what we're left with is, obviously, lead wire comes to here, and then we've got a flexible braided section that obviously has no lead wire in it. Now what I'm trying to do with this splicing needle is to insert it somewhere around here and push it up and through into the side and up and through. Right, pierce the lead core, and then what I ideally want to do is to get that needle running up and through the centre of that lead core. So that needle needs to come through and be pushed up and out of the end to sort of create like I say, it's a bit fiddly because obviously the needle is too thick. That's what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to achieve pushing it through the side of the lead core around here, and then the needle travelling through the centre of the braid and exposing this eye, what you can just see here, which then the line, a monofilament line, will be passed through the eye, and then everything would be dragged back, pulling the line out and through the side of the braid, and then a whipping knot can be created around this coated braid, which would then join the lead core to a monofilament line, which would come out here. Hope I've explained it right. As I said, it's a bit fiddly because this baiting needle, splicing needle, is just too thick to insert into this lead core. We just need the diameter of this splicing needle reducing something like half, but keeping the eye big enough, large enough to pass a monofilament line with a diameter of sort of 35.35 diameter through. Thank you very much. Bye.